What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be going over the Miami Dolphins special teams players: kicker, punter, long snapper. Going over the contracts and everything like that. We're going to need to figure out something at punter because currently we don't have one. Jake Bailey, we only signed him to a 1-year deal, so he'll be gone. I don't think he's necessarily played well enough for me to want to pay. So we're going to have to address punter for sure. We're going to need one. Whether it be free agency or the draft, I don't know. I haven't exactly watched punters in the draft yet. I do eventually watch some. I know a lot of evaluators just skip special teams. I do eventually watch them, but they're never my priority. Like that's later, and I usually don't watch a ton of them. But we do need one. Most likely free agency. So yeah, that's really what that is. Like I said, I don't think he necessarily played well enough. But he was kind of a gamble when we signed him, honestly. In New England, you know, he started off great, you know, an all-pro punter. But then he had a back injury, and ever since then he hasn't played as well. He didn't particularly play well this year. Like I said, Jason Sanders and Blake Ferguson, we both have until 2026. And I know I've been critical of Jason Sanders, and so has all of the Dolphins fandom, but if you look at all of the kicker rankings, he's like number 9. He's hard to replace. So I'm not looking to necessarily just cut him. I wouldn't mind bringing somebody in for competition, but I'm not looking to just outright replace him. He had 85.7 field goal percentage. He made 24 field goals out of 28 extra points. He attempted 59 and got 58. So I think he had a better year than most years. That Dallas game, he pretty much won that game for us. I don't think we can really replace him. I just really don't. Like I said, I would definitely be interested in bringing somebody in to just kind of compete with him. And I wouldn't mind like bringing in one more kicker to challenge Jason Sanders. And I wouldn't mind bringing in 2 punters. Sign one in free agency and then like get another undrafted punter and have them battle it out. I'm not trying to draft a kicker or punter. Fuck that. Maybe. Again, later in the draft process, I'll look at kickers and punters. If there's somebody insane that's worth it, I wouldn't mind it. And you know what? A punter I wouldn't mind, and this isn't just my idea. I've seen it on Twitter. Matt Ariza, I wouldn't mind giving him a shot. I mean, obviously, he's got the leg. And he got some allegations put on him, some sexual assault allegations put on him, and it ended up not being true. The girl even admitted that she made that shit up. So I wouldn't mind giving him a chance. He's got a fucking cannon for a leg. Very young player. The only thing about him, and I said this when he was coming out of the draft, is he had a cannon for a leg, but his accuracy with it wasn't necessarily the greatest. Most of the time, he was just punting the shit out of the football and just booming it. Like, if you're punting from your own goal line, he's amazing. But if you're punting from, like, the 50, trying to pin them deep, it's probably going to be a touchback. So I do want to see him kind of develop that. But like I said, I would love to bring him in to compete with somebody. I would absolutely love to do that. And at least he has the power that Jake Bailey didn't have. So that's kind of my thoughts. Long snapper Blake Ferguson's great. I don't really have anything to talk about with him. I got no complaints. But like I said, Jason Sanders, he's like a top 10 kicker, whether you like it or not. Do I think he's amazing? No, but I just don't. But kicker around the league isn't good. So whether you like it or not, he's very difficult to replace. Unless you have a way to get like Justin Tucker or Brandon Aubrey or something like that. Because if so, let me know. Let's run it. Let's get one of them 2 instead. But beyond that, I think we're probably just going to have to keep Jason Sanders. But like I said, I would like to bring in another kicker to compete with him. And I want to sign. I want 2 punters. I want to compete. I want to sign a veteran, and I want to sign an undrafted rookie. Or a veteran in Matt Ariza. I'd be okay with that too. So, anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.